Hi, glad you're here. So, I'm back again, and I have more books to show you, and I have, well, a fat stack. So, we're going to kind of go through it a little faster this time, just to get them all in. But I really had a good time sharing those, so I thought, I don't know, maybe show you a few more that I have done some in, and maybe I haven't colored in them, but I've copied the pages and done some coloring on the copied pages. These are just a stack that I really like. Um, yeah. Without further ado, this here is Cats for Mindfulness. So we'll just. The cool thing about this is it has coloring on one side and then like some things to think about or yeah, journal about, anything like that on the other side. And that's kind of cool. That's why I like this book. This one is like, which cat are you, and then it talks about, so I thought that was cool. This is really cute. I don't know how good you can take that all in, but yeah, I thought that was super cute, like a little chess game. I used to like chess. Um, there's other ones that are double paged. Um, I think this is kind of cute too, because on the one side you've got, the cat who is kind of peeking around, and the little mice completely just oblivious, right? Isn't that like life? I'm telling you. Um, Here's some cute ones. I think there's some more in here that have, maybe not, but yeah. I thought there was more with some like little things to think about, but I think there's like an app that went with this that you would use to follow along. But anyway, something like this is really good for, like, I don't know, when you're having a rough day, you're uh, just feeling kind of blue or whatever. Yeah. Here's some really cute ones. Of course, it's cats, so, I kind of have a soft spot. Too cute. I'm just skimming through, kind of show you some of the different ones. I really like this book. I've done a lot of the pages, just copied them and done them. Never colored in the book because, again, I was trying to save all of my books, but I think the time for saving things is past, and it's just the time to enjoy things, right? Yeah, I think that's the way to go. So that's pretty much that one. The next one is The Mouse Guard. This is a really special book to me. Um, I don't know why. It's just really special to me. It's like kind of like a story, um, but it's really kind of cute. And I'll just, again, I'm not gonna show every page, but yeah. And the story is kind of, I don't know, partly something you make up in your head, and yeah, pictures 1,000 words and all that stuff. So, but I think that this is a really cool book, and when it's done, if you do a really nice job or whatever, you can almost use this as like an art book or a coffee table book or whatever, because it's just that cool of a book, you know. Um, it's a pretty well known book, and I wouldn't say it's expensive, but it was not cheap either. So I was really intimidated by that, but I'm gonna go ahead and color in it. I think it's really cool. You can kind of get the gist of it. Like I said, it's like a little story, actually a big story, but it's quite intricate in a lot of the pictures, and stuff like these pages that are really you know, saturated and dark. It's gonna take a different approach. But yep, that's one. This one was just a cheap Creative Haven. That's like you know, the Walmart brand or whatever. But it has some pretty neat pages. Just if you're not really feeling like doing anything that is gonna be that super involved or whatever. And this here is a floral one, and it's called the Midnight Garden because all of the backgrounds are black, and it's a floral, mostly floral design. So, and I like the black backgrounds in these. I think that when you get them colored, it can be really, really stunning, especially if you use like the brighter colors, even neons, jewel tones, anything really that really stands out against this black. It can really look cool. This is one that I had started and never finished. I think yet another. You know, those are just some copies of pages in the book that I made on the printer. So, took a ton of ink with all that black background. Ugh, never gonna do that again. Here's another cheaper one. I think, where did I get these? Hobby Lobby. And it was, you could tell it was really a long time ago because they're only like $5 or something like that. Yeah. I wouldn't find those prices again these days. But this one's kind of neat. It's Art Nouveau. So yeah, if you like Art Nouveau, you might like this one. It's got some pretty cool designs. Just different stuff. A lot of Art Nouveau has animals in it. So that's cool. Not really sure how good these are coming across on the camera, but hopefully you can get the gist of it. Anyway, that's that book. This one is really different. It's fans, like handheld fans, and different depictions. And I thought that was really cool. Like, some of them are like super, the designs are like super tiny. That can be a real challenge, let me tell you. These take a lot of patience. As you can see, they're pretty intricate. They're not as intricate as some of the books I've shown you, but still very, I mean, I don't know if you can really, that's tiny. Some of that stuff is very tiny. You really got to get in there, and it can be rough. So those will take days where I have a good steady hand and patience. But they are really cool when they're done, and I can't say I super enjoy them because they are a challenge, but still really neat when they're done. I said that I like different things, so here's one. This is glow in the dark, and it's kind of wild. This is when I started and didn't get done, but yeah. Here, let me just move this out of the way so we can go through this. But there's some, I don't know if you can see it but like there's some glow in the dark stuff here. I don't think it will do it. I don't know. Well, this side is sort of like, yeah, I don't want to turn my lights out, but trust me, it does glow in the dark. And I thought that was kind of cool. And so that's why I bought this one. It's just really different. I don't know. There's some cool stuff in here. I don't know if you've ever seen a book like this, but coloring wise, but it's definitely interesting. There's some stuff in there that will for sure keep you up at night. Uh, it's a good book to do for me. Like I've done a couple of the pages, and it's kind of good when I just need something lighthearted to do. That I can, just be goofy about, and it doesn't even have to make sense or anything. So yeah, that's this kind of book because it doesn't make sense, right? So, and it's also a good book for marker. So it has really nice thick. Yeah, can you hear that? It's got thick pages, worms. Yeah. Just cool, different stuff. So that's here, let's put this page back in it. I don't know. I suppose I'd have to iron that if I ever want to work on it again. And here's yet another cheaper one that's just animals and stuff like that. Just something light to do that's not, you don't really have to be too serious to do. Yeah, it's a nice book though. I've done a lot of the pages in it before. This book, really cool book. Love this book. Kind of expensive, but really worth it because I like the pictures. These are actually like the coloring book form of art prints that this person makes, and it has the print on one side and then the details of the picture on the other, so you can read their name and about them and that stuff. And it's just all these different like little girls, and I think it's really cute. Some of them are, kind of scary, goth looking, fairy looking. It's all the fantasy type stuff, mermaids, and just all the different stuff. I think it's really cute. I think the pictures of the little girls are really cute, and when they're colored in, they are adorable. I mean, like this. They're so cute. I can't color like that, but it's pretty cool. It kind of is more like something that you would want to do with like watercolor if you wanted it to look like this, but I'm not. I have watercolor. I'm not messing with it. Okay, so this is Magical Dawn, and it looks, remember that Seasons book? It's kind of like, it's sort of like that. It's pretty much very similar to it in that it's, just all these crystals and fantasy type pictures and stuff. A lot of crowns and jewels and things like that. Yeah. Kind of cool. Not as cool as when a cat sharpens their claws on your back. Still kind of cool. Anyway, that's that one. Um, this one, Ink House, kind of expensive. I'm not gonna lie. It's not. I wouldn't run out and buy this right now, but super fantastic book. And again, it's one of those books that is sort of like a story. Um, so yeah, I think it's really neat. Got it's got that quality to it that it could, when it's done, if it's done nicely, it could be an art book for, you know, to have out. It's that sort of thing, and it's got the whole story with it, so you don't have to make up the story. It actually tells the story, but you get to add the color, and that's how it works. And it's super cute. It's got all these characters and the whole story with it. It's just adorable, and I really love this book. I've obviously never colored in it. I barely ever even cracked the binding to open it because it's just a really special book to me. It's like I don't know, it's like a little treasure that I keep put away, and I just know that it's there, and I take it out and peek at it once in a while. Isn't that like ridiculous? And it says so much about life, right? Things that we don't allow ourselves to enjoy, but we should, and we're going to. That's what we're going to do. So now these pictures can really be done nicely with either pencil or marker or inks. It's very thick paper and holds up to a lot. But I think the way that this book is produced, I feel like colored pencil and ink for this book. That's just the feeling that I get from it. So very cool, very, very cool book. It's even dusty because I don't take it out of my cabinet hardly ever. Okay, this is another inexpensive book, and it's just you know, some cool scenes of like little hobbit houses and towns and little like medieval stuff, and designs like that. Kind of crests and beasts and yeah, that kind of thing. Not a whole lot of simple things, because it's all there again. It's one of those books that has like a little bit heavy on the patterning on stuff. I could take it or leave it. Anyway, this one, another really cool book. Like this book a lot. And you probably like it too. It's another book that's kind of like the story, and I like those kind, as you can tell, because I have several. But it's I think it's cool the way they did it, and they have the story on one side and then the art on that you work over on this side, and I just like it. I think that's really cool, and the story is really cute. That's why I like it so much. And if we go through this one, you'll probably fall in love with the story, just even more than the pictures themselves. It's cute like that. This will be really cool. There's some, yeah. I'm not going to give away too much. This is I don't know how I feel about this one. It was inexpensive. It falls in the cheapo category, and I don't care. So, and it's really old, like so old that you hear that? It's like, yeah, and the pages are yellowing. This is like from, I don't know. It's like just over $3. That's it's old, okay? And it's just interiors. Uh yeah. This and this was back before Sims, right? And Sims 4 where you can, yeah, make your houses and stuff, and so this is what I had instead. kind kind of sad, but I like to do interior design. I think it's cool. I started that one and never finished it. Of course, isn't that the story? Um, you really can't see it on camera, but these pages are so yellow. This poor old book. And I don't know. This one is it's just basically nothings, right? They're just random nothings. This is for mindless, just a horrible day, and I need something to just shut off. Yeah, good book for that. This is one of those, again, that has like a larger pictures and stuff, and won't take as much effort as those others that are very intricate. So there's one that I started, um, but it looks like it was going to be cool if I ever had finished it. Anyway, just animals. And then the Harry Potter book. Yep. Back in the day, before I knew things about the person that wrote the Harry Potter stories, I loved Harry Potter. We're just going to leave it at that. Not get into all that discussion about it, because again, this is a no drama zone. So we're just going to look at the pictures. Oh, cool. I did not do these. These are just at the back of the book. These are the ones at the back are to show you like the scenes, what they look like, so that, you know, you have a feel for how you might want to make the actual pages look. But, yeah. Who would have guessed? Wow. Started something, didn't finish. Yep. I don't know. Some of these are pretty cool though. Oh, remember that scene? Cute. Well, actually, there's quite a few of these that I can remember. Oh yeah. Huh? What? What do you know? Huh? Oh. Yep. So I don't know. Harry Potter. So, like I said, that's some of my favorite books to work in, and I don't know. I don't know where I will land on choosing where to start. If you have a favorite book, or if one of these books looked really interesting to you, we can, you know, just let me know, and we'll work in that book. Um, yeah, just come in and tell me what you like to see, um, and we'll give it a try. A lot of the times I'll color according to how my day is going, so I'm not always going to I'm not always going to finish a picture. Go figure. Um, yeah, like I said, I color according to how I'm feeling. Because again, this is not an art channel. This is just to chill out and relax. So, that being said, I don't always promise a finished product. We'll probably get to it most of the time, but there might be times that we don't. um, especially on some of those more intricate things that take more time and patience. I don't have a lot of days for that. I have a lot of hard days. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can get through something like that. Might be a good way to slow down. We'll see. So, that's what I wanted to bring to you. And please do mention anything that you would either out of these or a book that you like. And we'll see if we can give it a go. Thanks for stopping by.